Previously on Uranium Chef. The contestants pushed their plan forward when they found out that Macron could create a special wine that would allow for quantum time manipulation, allowing for Wendy and Zorby to rapidly hatch some of the Phoenix eggs. While they cooked up a scheme, Pankuka decided to taunt the Adenian chef, but with little effect. Now, as the gang fills Thunnus in on what's going on, the plan to save Chris ramps up today on Uranium Chef!
So I'm gonna get my tiny eggs. I'm gonna start them so I can make like a flan.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
whip them up or something.
I'm gonna get them all whipped up. I'm gonna get them ready so I could put them in a spare oven whenever that happens.
Sure. Okay. So you're.
I'm using all my little tiny eggs to make a flan.
Right. Yeah. So now but you're not making that on this turn. Is what you're saying?
No, I'm just getting it ready.
Okay. Because your oven's occupied.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna use some galactic condensed milk. It's super condensed because it's been condensed by a quasar.
Oh,
it's like
gotcha.
So it's gonna be super creamy. I want to accentuate this cream.
It's like Mjolnir, but
like dark matter.
Sugar.
Yeah.
All right.
Dense.
Okay.
Because I recently had really good flan. He said the secret was condensed milk.
Oh.
Okay. Sweetened condensed milk. Yeah, that stuff's good. Thai iced tea. Anyway.
Oh, so good.
So that's Wendy's turn. Thunnus.
I'd like to go over to Macron's.
Okay.
And can I just go? Is there any?
Sure. No, just walk on over.
Okay.
I imagine you're walking through their areas.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
You gotta hop over the walls every time. You're like, ugh.
Good job.
I say to him, "Hey, buddy, listen. I keep on I think overhearing all these rumors that you've made some super magic wine juice or something."
Yes.
And I thought the wine thing was we're having a partnership. Can you hook me up with a little bit of the special magic wine juice?
What do you want? What kind of wine do you want?
I want to pizzazz my dishes as well.
Sure.
I've got egg things I want to do.
Sure. What kind of wine do you want?
I want the one that everyone else is getting.
You don't want that wine, Thunnus.
I do.
I gave the last of it to Wendy. Has it?
Wendy has it?
Yeah.
I'll get to the bottom of this.
All right, Thunnus.
So go over to Wendy's.
Okay.
It's Wendy,
I'm making myself. What?
listen, I've got a big crazy egg project I'm doing too. I'm taking your last drop of wine juice.
Why? What are you doing?
You're doing egg things, I'm doing egg things. Hit me with it.
Explain what you're doing with your egg thing.
No, we're competing here. But obviously, you're doing egg things and you got hooked up from our friend Macron. Come on! I've always been nice to you, Scuba.
Do you know my real name?
It's
Do you know my real name?
Roll clever. Roll clever.
Can I roll?
Yeah.
What's my? Oh, I actually have high clever. Wow, I got a 4.
You remember her name.
I remember your name. It's Wendy.
I wasn't going to give it to you if you didn't remember my name.
But because I did.
Okay, one condition.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to drink it.
No, obviously not.
I wouldn't trust him.
You're not here.
I'm not. LOC.
Dude, Macron and me are like buddies. You know, the macaroni and Thunnus thing. We're gonna make a macaroni and cheese thing together. Why is he giving all of his good wine to everyone else? Where's Thunnus wine? I'm gonna give me some of that wine.
God, Thunnus, you're not supposed to have any of this wine. It's special wine from Macron. How do I know? He's going to drink it, and then we're just going to have an old dead fish on our hands. You know the moment he gets his hands on this wine, he's going to drink it. I have to, switch it out. Can I roll clever to see if I could switch this out?
Okay, if you want to. I think that would be a sneaky, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm very
Yeah.
sneaky. 3.
No.
It's a 3?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Come on.
So
You know what I'm doing, Ash?
roll another clever. Thunnus.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are your plan?
You guys are trying to out clever each other. Oh no! Oh no!
Is that a -2 or something?
That is a -1.
For those of you
technically.
guys who can't see the dice, Ash just rolled all negatives.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to do to swap out the wine, Wendy?
Well, I'm gonna take like a little like. I imagine I have like little tiny like those clear glass that you know when you watch TV and you're on the cooking show and they're like we're gonna put salts. I'm just gonna basically take it, pour it into one of those.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take like just a drop of anything.
Okay.
And use a little food coloring.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you very
I've got
quickly
2 hands.
You got 3 hands.
Yeah.
You can literally just use a drop of food coloring.
Sleight of hand. Wendy is able to swap out the magical wine with just this drop of food coloring.
Okay.
And you don't notice.
All right.
So you think you got the wine.
Is it red
Thunnus.
food coloring? Like what color is it?
It's like purplish. It's like
Purplish.
dark red, like
All right,
Merlot.
Thunnus, I'm gonna
kinda.
give this to you, but
Okay.
I'm really upset that you're not telling me what you're gonna do with this.
Well, I'm upset that you didn't clue me in on the fact that you got special magic wine and you didn't give it to the rest of the group.
I'm just okay. Don't drink it. Whatever you do,
I just told you I wasn't going to.
don't drink it.
I don't.
Be careful. There's only 1 drop left. Okay.
Thank you for sharing.
I was like waiting for him to go.
I know. Yeah, me too.
This must be a really rare wine for there to only be this much of it left. This is going to be awesome to cook with. If it... Well, it's super red.
So,
All right.
now what do you do?
So I go back to my station and I start working on... I'm going to start making... What would this be? I'm trying to think of a fancy intergalactic word for it. How about a Orion drop soup?
Orion drop soup.
Yes.
Like an egg drop soup, but
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
all right, okay, all right.
So yeah, I'm using my tiger beetle eggs and I'm making a base. It's gonna be a cool base. It's gonna be like a
Okay.
yeah. So maybe I get some.
So it's like a creamy soup. So it's like almost like a chowder kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ash,
yeah.
can you please tell me what you're gonna do with that?
No,
I need to know.
you haven't clued me into your thing.
Also, who's Ash?
Well, no, this is out of character.
Now she's out of character, but
Yeah.
Can't you tell because
have
of her
to.
character
Yeah.
voice?
Yeah. I should come up with a character voice next time.
Yeah.
hey, I'm Wendy.
Sounds like Pam.
Welcome to Uranium Chef.
Give me some beer.
So yeah, it's got some cooler ingredients too. Maybe some cucumber. Some some. What would be a good spacey
Have you ever
cucumber?
had an egg drop soup? Ash?
So you're making
I
an egg
have.
drop.
Yeah, I've never had cucumber and egg drop soup. Sounds weird.
Yeah.
We're
This
space
is
creatures.
This is
fair,
this is
fair
an
enough.
Orion drop soup. Okay.
That's true.
I personally have never had an egg drop soup, so I'm gonna look it up right now.
It's
But
actually
egg
really
drops-
good.
I don't think
It's
it's super
delicious.
creamy.
It's not.
It's not.
It's
watery.
Yeah.
But this is Orion drop soup.
Oh, I know what this is. No, I've had this.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's why I start preparing. I don't know how far along I can get along in one turn.
I mean, you can roll for it if you want to roll for it.
Okay. Yeah.
It can't be worse than the last roll.
It literally cannot.
It
be.
literally can't.
So I'm rolling. Am I rolling just general or am
You're
I
gonna be
rolling?
rolling a cool,
I'm rolling a cool.
right?
Okay. Yeah.
Because you're using tiger beetle eggs.
Yep. Yeah.
Ooh, not bad.
That is a +4.
Oh, I'm
Nice.
sorry, you didn't call your number.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I didn't. Okay,
Yeah.
let me do
Go
that.
again.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was such a good
That
roll.
was a good roll. It sucks.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Remind me how this works. Like
so
if
you
I
call
wa-
a number.
Yeah.
And you need to hit that number.
Yeah.
You cannot go over that number. I mean, if you go over that number, it's fine. It just counts, right? But that becomes your maximum. So you're kind of gambling on how high do I think I can go because this sets the tone of the rest of your dish.
But I can use a fate point for this, right?
Yes, to get the bonus too. Yes.
And I can use the fate point after I roll.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go for a 5.
You want to aim for 5? Okay.
Wow.
I think you can do it.
I think you can do it too.
Not with that though.
No.
That's 2 pluses and 2 minuses. So
yeah,
it's
that's a 0. So
What's your
I
cool
take
score?
it back.
What's your cool
1.
stat? 1? Okay.
So I'm gonna use a fate point to re-roll.
Reroll. Okay.
I didn't realize you had 1 for cool. I take it back. I don't think you can do this.
That's still a 1.
Okay.
Just use a fame point to have a 2. +2.
He can't though because
Because that's only going to bring him to 3.
Oh.
he called high.
So I'm going to use 1 more fate point.
So use all 3.
Nope, I'm not going to hit it.
All right. So you fail to create that dish.
Yep.
So basically, you start working on this egg drop soup, and you kind of maybe you're flustered from feeling like you're left out, and you kind of overcook the eggs a little bit, and it just doesn't quite get there. You just have to throw it out. You're just not up to snuff.
Okay.
Is there anything that anyone wants to do before we start the next round? Before the
Can we?
chef's round? Well, there's always those kind of free actions of you guys just kind of chatting with each other or planning things.
Can I shout to future husband because I feel like everyone else has gotten wine now, and now I'm jealous.
Okay, go ahead.
Future husband's making everybody else wine but me. You know what? If we could get things to catch on fire, these tree things over here are just gonna explode in flame. Future husband! I have a request! Future husband!
Yes? Bamkuka, what? Yes, hello?
You're sharing wine with everybody but me.
I have plenty of wine to share. Would you like some wine?
I actually need a wine that's flammable. That I can easily light on fire and maybe turn into one of those Molotov cocktail things. I know you have some, future husband.
I mean, of course I have some, but...
Can I have some?
I mean, it'd probably be easier if you just got some vodka. I'll send you some wine.
But your wine is going to be way more flammable than vodka.
Well, I can make it
You're
pretty
just
special.
so amazing. I
Oh,
want only the best flammable wine.
For you, I will do this, yes, of course.
My heart.
Does Macron even have time to cook?
What?
No, this is just off topic.
We're cooking?
He's Macron. He is
He
able
can do
to
everything.
do whatever the heck he needs.
Okay, I would like to take a free action and just fill you guys in on something that I should have filled you guys in.
We need to save Chris, but Thunnus is a wild card, and I don't know if telling him is gonna help or if he might accidentally eat him. It could go, it's 50-50.
All of us?
Thunnus, Wendy, the Uranium Chef has Chris. Well, you know this.
Okay.
You already know this.
Okay.
The Uranium Chef has Chris in a jar over there, and I think she means to cook him.
Sorby, Chris is huge.
He was huge when we were in a little thing, but because we're not in a little thing, he's not so big anymore.
You were in a little thing?
Oh my God. Wendy, I'm just going to talk to you about this.
Yeah. Oh no, you know what? We'll keep Thunnus in this. Thunnus.
Yes.
The Uranium Chef has trapped Chris. She kidnapped him, and she means to cook him.
What?
Thank you.
We need to stop this.
Okay, how?
I don't know how, but I figured we cause a huge distraction and steal it.
All of us just need to make sure we
Like
keep
what
our
I've been
eyes.
trying to do?
Exactly. Keep your eye on the Edenian Chef's station and make sure she doesn't get to that jar.
Dude, this is not cool. Why does the chef lady have my friend in a jar? And how did she even get him into the jar? He was huge. Did she starve him? Or did she shrink ray him? Can I get some of that shrink ray? Because I could lose a few pounds too. This is messed up. I'm gonna get my friend back. Okay. And then we steal it, and then what's the plan?
If you steal the jar, we save Chris's life.
Right, but the show still goes on.
No, you keep the jar. You don't do anything with it.
Right, but she's gonna notice the jar's gone.
So
Yeah.
then you punch her in the face.
Do what you did with that shark.
Vomit in her face. Do you have any macaroni and cheese?
I ate it all.
You could
you have
probably
any
vomit
gummy
a lot of
bears?
things though, right?
What?
What about gummy bears?
I ate them all.
Is there anything you could gorge yourself on to make yourself vomit?
It's a very painful memory.
Okay, look, Thunnus. You love Chris, right?
I do.
He's great.
We have to save him by stealing that jar.
Okay, steal the jar, save Chris.
Yes.
Chris's life is on the line.
Okay.
If he dies, it's your fault.
Okay, that's a lot of responsibility you put on my shoulders. So I grab the jar. There's a distraction.
Okay.
I mean, you
I
could
thought
be
you were
the
saying you
distraction.
literally trying to grab it right now.
No.
You
So
could be
there-
the distraction. How about that?
Okay,
And then
and
someone
then-
else grabs the jar.
Okay, so someone else has the jar, and then what happened? Like she's gonna be what?
Hopefully she won't see that the jar's gone. And when she says, "Oh no, the jar's gone," we'll all look to each other and say
We're
like,
like, "What?"
"Oh no, where could it have gone?" We'll blame it on a Robonobo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm game.
Awesome.
So while y'all were arguing about all that stuff, Macron drunkenly wanders himself from his area through the Adenian chef's area, just like starts walking. Excuse me, coming through. The two tree ants that are kind of like in front, like that were like creating a wall between you and him. They kind of like step aside so that he can like walk through, and he hands you a bottle of wine. Here, Pankuka.
All right, I've got it. So, future husband's table is right next to where Chris is. So if he just saunters on back, he can easily just do a little snatch, put in his jacket, and then walk on by, and no one will ever know. Hey, future husband, come here! What?
I got this for you.
Future husband, thank you so much. I grab him by his shirt and pull him towards me.
Oh my!
And I whisper in his ear, I need you to grab the jar on the Adenian chef's table when you pass by again. Please.
Okay.
And thank you.
All right.
Also, your butt is amazing.
Oh, I know.
It is.
So he wanders back across the Adenian chef's side. And who knows what happens?
Okay.
Suspense!
Hey everybody, thanks for watching that episode of Uranium Chef. If you liked it and if you want to support the type of content like this that we do on this channel, consider supporting us down at that Patreon link down below. It goes towards this and other cool projects that we're working on here. And if you support us, you get your name all the way over here. You see all these cool people? Look at them. Ooh, yeah! Look at them go. Look at them.